G'day. Welcome to Rumble's Fish Room. That wasn't my smoothest transition, but it was great. Turns out my microphone is almost green, so it's kind of acting up in the green screen. Nah, just joking. The microphone's not actually even connected. But how cool is it? I love this little microphone. I should just do the whole live stream holding this like this. What do you reckon? Let's see how far we can go. I shouldn't have told you that it's not connected. Everybody would have fell for it, I reckon. Except for you can see the microphone on my shirt, but I thought it's pretty classic. Let's swap to this mic. Is it a thing? Alright, at the risk of having no audio on the stream. That was a failed attempt at trying to use this microphone. So the problem is, the microphone plug is like the 3-pin or whatever. This has got the 4-pin on it. So it's made to like plug into a mobile phone, and then you can like even plug your headphones in there. It's more of like a, I don't know, I guess it kind of appeals to the TikTok family that use their mobile phone for filming, not feeling. So if you didn't catch this morning's live stream, which I see Collaboration was a bit upset, there's no stress because this morning's live stream was just me doing a food shop. Kind of ridiculous, I know, but I feel like it was an entertaining live stream. Some people may not think that. I guess like I always do non-fish related content, and I always just say like if you're not interested in the non-fish related content, I don't expect you to watch the video. G'day everyone. G'day John. G'day Craig. G'day Collaboration. Sounds like we haven't got many people today. Oh, hang on. Oh yeah, we got 7 to start the evening. I thought it was a bit weird. I thought I could read one, and there was more than one people commenting, which didn't really make sense. I didn't get chocolate, and also, just if you've been hanging on the edge of your seat, I got the new cat food. Woo! I've been trying to get that food for like 6 months, maybe 3 months, and haven't been able to get it. So, and I got the 2 bags, but in sad news, for those playing at home, lamb shanks were out of stock. So I'm going to have to go somewhere tomorrow and find some. I probably should. I'm going to have to go early because lamb shanks need like 12 hours to cook, eh? So I really got to get the lamb shanks tonight. What time's Coles close? I can go to Coles South Lake. Coles South Lake. Can I click and collect one item? Opening hours. Oh, here we go. Friday nights until 9 p.m. Okay, so we might be going to get lamb shanks after the live stream. Is it like lamb shanks is like 12 hours? 9 usually. 9 hours. What time's that? So 7 minus 12 is 7 plus 3 is 10. 10 a.m. Saturday, Coles opens 8 a.m. I think I'd rather go get them tonight. What do you reckon? I can get them at 8 a.m. and then have them on cooking by 10 a.m. or I can get them tonight and have them on cooking by 10 a.m. Does anybody have that, like where you are, like you've got a Coles or a Woolworths real close, but it's a smaller shopping centre, but then you've got like the big shopping centre version like 10 minutes further down the street, and they have way better stock lists of the things that you buy? Ours is shutting at 9 now. Monday to Friday 9 p.m. Saturday is 5 p.m. Sunday is 5 p.m. Sunday opening time 11. Does anybody else think that's a bit ridiculous, or is it just because I've got a child that's under the age of 2? Collaboration says thanks for joining the stream yesterday. Oh, anytime. I've always said that I want to do more collaborations and chat to people more. And also, same goes for my streams. Like, if anybody wants to jump on Friday Night Live, just message me. I work in a smaller shopping centre. I prefer to going to our big shopping centre. Yeah, so you get one. So I'm gathering like all around Australia. It would be the same sort of situation. Or I think Craig's saying that the big one is shit house, but the little one is better. Tari, where's Tari? Tari, New South Wales. Is it a busy place? Yeah, so it looks like there's a hospital nearby, so I'm guessing Tyrese is the bigger one. But then you've got like yeah, it looks like that's not really in the hustle and bustle of any city. Does that mean that... I'm not talking about the country folk, I'm talking about the city folk and their Coles. Oh, you only have one Coles or Woolies. Yeah. I think with that, I was going to share the screen and show you, but so Coles 6164. You can know my postcode. Ready? Bam, bam, bam. Ba-dum, bum, 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 bum. Dun, dun, dun. Wait. And another one bites. Here we are. Da, 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 da. So. It's not showing all of them. Ding, ding, ding. Whoa, what happened there? My internet decided not to play. It's not gonna bloody... So, I've got Coles 2 seconds from house. I think that's just a servo. Then there's Coles here. There's also Woolworths and Aldi here. Then there's Coles, Woolworths, Aldi here, which is behind my head. You guys can't see it. Then there's Coles here, and then an extra 10 minutes the other way. There's a Woolworths there. Why is it showing Woolworths there but not Woolworths here? So I've got a few to choose from. I've done click and collect from here, from Coles Belia, Coles Gateway and Coles South Lake, and so far Coles Gateway is the best for I hate it when they replace your item with a similar item, so that's my... I just promised myself I would make this stream about catching fish. Let's talk about fish, baby. Let's talk about you and me. Alright, so if anybody's wondering, you ever seen that you can catch pearl cichlids in WA? I can show you where they came from. If the bloody maps will work. Alright, so I could type in the region, but let's try to find it. So there's the river. I think it's called Bennett's. What's the... Bleh. Stop doing you shit. Just work. I don't want to search. Just take me to maps and let me be. Sorry guys, I haven't been reading the comments. We have 4 Coles, 1 Woolies, and a Drake's. What's Drake's? I'm guessing something like Coles. Oh yeah, we have Drake's here too. What the hell is Drake's? G'day Belinda, how are you? Alright, so bit of a fish lesson for about Western Australia. So if you come up here, there's a spot. There's a lot of spots. I think this is it. Nah. I'm gonna have to type it in, I know. There it is. Altone Golf Park. So the pearl cichlid that is invading Western Australia was dumped in this little bit of water here. So my guess would be whoever dumped them lived in one of these cul-de-sacs. And I've heard that the people rumour about someone living in the cul-de-sacs, but it's just speculation at this stage. But I don't know how many years ago, there's an article on it somewhere, but I think it's probably like 15 years ago now, somebody dumped pearl cichlids in this waterway. Now, if you look, it doesn't really look like it connects in the maps, but you can kind of see there's water over here, there's a bit of water coming across here, and then there's Bennett Springs, and then look what you have here, the bloody Swan River. So the pearl cichlids ended up in the Swan River, and if you look at this, Swan River is to the ocean. So that means we've got salt water, brackish water, getting kind of fresh. So these pearl cichlids, they've actually learned or adapted to survive in cold, brackish water. They're down, last I heard, they were heading down to the Maylands area, which is around here. So I presume it's pretty salty down there. Ascot Racecourse is there if you're into your horse racing, not really my thing. And then, so now, I don't know if it's related to that or not, but this little bit of water here in Gosnells, quite far, as you can see. I don't know where the kilometre thing is. Alright, so that's 5 kilometres. Anyway, it's from there to Gozzies is probably 30-40 kilometres, and they're in here. I'm presuming they're in here too. Some of you might know better in the comments. G'day AAA, how are you? Drake's is a snobby supermarket. Alright, so now this fish has made it down here. I can't really fathom, I guess if for that fish to go naturally, there's a line of water there. I don't know if the fish has made it to Gosnells via waterways or whether somebody's been fishing up this way and then dumped the fish, because you're not going to take him home and put him in your tank, are you? And then, so now I've heard reports that they're all the way down in Port Kennedy, wherever that is. Where's Port Kennedy, guys? Preston Beach, that's too far. Port Kennedy's here. I've heard they're down this neck of the woods. I don't know if it's that lake or if it's over here. Bit of water there. But anyway, there's pearl cichlids somewhere down here. So that means that in the it's probably 150 kilometre distance that you can find these fish. If you're really paying close attention, you'll actually see some hearts on the map, and That's where I go. That's my riding spots. They are saved in my maps. We go all the way as far. Oh, they're stars. Or they keep going further. They come all the way down here. This is oh, we won't go in too close there. That's one of my mates' houses. But bit of riding there. That's where the Caper 200 was. Went camping out here somewhere. Brunswick. This is the dirtiest camping spot I've ever camped in, that one there. And then these huts is a couple of spots that we've parked and gone riding. Absolute hectic hill climbs through there. That's in Brunswick. Pinjarra. I don't know what's here. Have I written anything on it? I don't think I would have gone riding at Oakley Dam Hole. Who knows? I really should write notes on all these. I think that's a camping spot. It's a bit of a grey area, that one. Serpentine Falls is there. Scarp Road. That might be a camping spot. Dunno. This is where I go riding most of the time, those two little huts there. What's out here? Flint Road. Oh, that's Metro Road. What's that hut? It's definitely a riding spot because Flint Road. Oh, I know what this is. So this spot here is where I parked, that little gold star. And then that spot there is where my bike broke down. And I had to walk from there back to the car. I walked on the road. And then... I walked straight through the bush actually. Like, not even on a track. I like trekked through the bush in the pissing rain. And I hid my car in the bush and put some branches over it. And then I got my car, drove around, picked up my bike. And there was nothing wrong with the bike. I just fouled the spark plug. It's actually the gas when I first got the gas. And I was trying to get the jetting right. Craig's had bristlenose in 5 degrees of water. Someone jumped Jag cichlids. Steve, did they manage to get on top of the population? Imagine what's lurking in the sewers. Yeah. So I actually got a message from someone just like 2 hours ago talking about these feral fish. And he reckons that he's netted, is that a word? He's caught some African cichlids in some of the areas that I just mentioned. Triple A's nervous about uploading a couple of shorts. I'll go check them out after the stream. I should put you on the spot and put them on the stream. I've seen Kmart selling a kid's metal detector for like $50 or something. I'm dying to get one. That would be pretty cool. Jags are nasty, 100%. Craig found a species of fish in a puddle. Serpentine Falls is an awesome area. Yes, it definitely is. Should go up there soon and go swimming. The thing with Serpentine Falls is these days, you've got to get there at like the sparrow's fart to get in, because they only let so many people in these days, and it's got that much TikTok clout that it gets packed. I bought a tank with livestock. Old mate said there was male and female bristle nose. Did you? So you found the male in the wood, and was it still alive? Craig's going to take a video of said puddlefish. Yeah, he was alive and well. That's crazy. So they lifted the ban, but all the people that had them had to already destroy their fish. Amateur Aquatic Edition says play the short. Am I spelling it wrong? We'll mute the tab. Oh, his name's Richard. Is he named after Richard, or is that just a coinky ding? Oh, he's got nice fins. Yeah, I think like he's got a nice short tail, but he doesn't have wrapped fins, but he's got nice tall fins. He's got a reasonably square body too. He's a pretty nice fish. How do we go back? I do miss having a mixed African cichlid tank. I don't know why you're nervous, man. It's cool that you're getting some uploads on your channel. I should see how my cories are going. I do have some somewhere. Have they changed? I haven't really looked on YouTube at like the layout for shorts. Do they still pop up in your your subscriptions list? Oh, can you guys hear the train? I've got the window open. He's named after your naughty son. G'day, how are you? Is it Xanadu? I presume. I'm not very good at pronunciations. So I had a conversation with a shop owner yesterday about flower horns and like shops selling them, and like I just said to him, like, I can't sell you flower horns. Even like some people sell their culls to the shop, and I just can't bring myself to do it, because if the flower horn people are just too bitchy, and people hate on me if I do it and they found out. Anyway, it's not the point. We got talking about how like flower horns that get sold to the wholesalers, they're not necessarily a cull. They might just be small and the breeder doesn't have enough room to grow them out. So there is like that 10% chance that you will get a nice fish from a $30 3cm flower horn. The end of an era is coming. What era is that? This microphone, it's actually like all metal too. The whole casing's metal. It's like, it's heavy. It's crazy. Anyway, I'm going to put it down now because my fingers hurt from holding it. Surprise, you can still hear me. Craig says keep culling the shit, fuck the money. Yeah, I definitely think the people that are selling the culls to the wholesalers are in the hobby for the money. And I know one of the breeders that is doing it, but if you ask him, he'll swear he isn't. But I can just tell by the fish that I've seen at the wholesalers, I 100% know whose line of fish they are. Like, yeah. Is what it is, I guess. I think even with like pure fish, I wish more people would cull. Like my marble peacocks I culled. Like they wouldn't be the quality they are now if I didn't cull. And like there was there was culls because there was fish that I wasn't willing to put in my breeding colony, so why would I sell them and put them in somebody else's breeding colony? Yeah, exactly what Craig said. We both said the same thing pretty much at the same time. If you can't tell and you haven't been on the previous stream, I got the green screen set up. So if you didn't know, I set up a computer room which my computer's no longer in the lounge room, so I can actually set the green screen up. Believe it or not, I'm not sitting in the fish room. And I can actually leave it set up, which is cool because 2 days ago had a couple of creases in the corner and right next to my shoulder, it was this side. I don't know if you noticed on collaboration stream, there was like a piece here which wasn't, there was like, if you know how when the green screen doesn't show properly and there's like a black shadow, but now because it's been set up for like 2 days, the crease is gone and it's looking great. Winning. What's up apart from the sky? G'day Banshee, welcome back. I've got a ceiling, there's a light fixture, and it also has a light bulb in the light fixture. There's the top of a fitness pole rammed against the roof, and I can also see some cracking in the ceiling. There's a bit of cornice over there. There's a light. I'm not going to get it out. I was going to show you. Oh yeah, see, look in the reflection of my glasses. You can see the light. Oh. How'd the shopping go? The shopping went well. They refunded the money for the lamb shanks. So after the stream, I'm going to go to a different Coles and get lamb shanks, hopefully. I might be on mission to find lamb shanks tonight. I was going to go in the morning, but I've got to put them on by like 10 o'clock in the morning, and I can't be bothered rushing around in the morning trying to find lamb shanks. There's actually a car cruise on tonight, but I don't know, but I don't want a yellow sticker in short. What about, yeah, so I got the fish food. I got the 2 bags. How killer is that? Where's my hand? There. I don't know about, so I've been trying to buy that food for like 4 months. And I can't find it. Try Aldi Shanks. Yeah, right. What time's Aldi closed? Back on the Googs. I've heard Aldi meat is better than Coles and Woolworths. If I can make a suggestion, don't buy a white keyboard. Let's see if you can see how dirty it is. So like, I bought 2 of these keyboards. At work, I've got this keyboard, but it's got the number pad on the side. It's the bigger version, and then I've got the small version at home. And the keys get gross. At work, I've got a bottle of acetone, which I clean it with, but at home, I don't. So I need to figure out what to clean it with. Some of the meat's good, some of the meat's crappy. Aldi's chicken is processed by Steggles. Alright, so Aldi South Lake closes 8 PM. Maybe we'll try. Maybe we won't. Da, 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 da. What time was that car? Meat. Get it? Meat. Coburn 7:30. It's risky business. It's Coburn. I closed it. Dun dun dun. I don't know. I'll either get a yellow sticker or I'll blow my car up. Where's Mill Point? I wonder. It is tempting. Should we go get ourselves a yellow sticker, guys? The problem if I am around other car enthusiasts, I'll blow it up because I won't be able to lay off the throttle. Sorry guys, I just having a bit of a read. Lots of long pauses for the stream because I'm considering my life choices. Craig says no. I don't think Mrs. be steaming if I get a yellow sticker. Maybe. Cops will be all over it, Australia Day being yesterday. That's true. I did raise the car like 40 mil, but it's only kinda low. It's not like low. Collaboration, all you missed is me silently sitting here contemplating going to a car cruise tonight. I've got to go to the shop to get lamb shanks, and the shop that I need to go to has a car cruise meeting at it. I also don't know, like, the Starlet's got like clout in my age group, but like I'm guessing like a Facebook car meet will be like all 18-year-olds. Half of them probably don't even know what a Starlet is. Yeah, I think it's lower than their ruler. It's low enough that I've got to go diagonal over speed bumps still. Yeah, the convenience of going to the shops. I want to go, speaking of ripping the KTM down the road, Craig, I kind of want to go for a street ride. And one of my mates is like, get a road bike. And I'm like, no, I don't want a road bike. I want to street ride my dirt bike. School those punks. The Starlet gets so much attention. Like, I've owned a heap of Commodores, heap of V8s, I've owned like supercharged 6s, utes. I've owned like 35 cars or something. And the Starlet gets the most attention out of any car I've ever owned. It's crazy. Even like, you'd think the G6, that's like, it's worth like 5 times as much as the Starlet. Craig's got a headlight. Oh, if I go to the shops, I need to change my headlight globe. I've got a whole spare Starlet for the headlight globe. How's the Dell's hangover? Hopefully not too bad. Oh, so this morning I said to you I need to check on the, I don't know what to call them. I want to call them red mammon culls, but there's one in there that isn't a red mammon cull. I think it might actually turn into a decent red mammon. Turns out one of the males went rogue and started attacking the other 4. So 4 looked reasonably damaged. The one that was attacking them, I've put him in a basket and given the 4 free reign of the tank. So hopefully that'll be alright. But there's a chance that I'm just going to have to isolate all 5. They're going to be an aggressive fish. They're Viha cross something. I can't remember if they're cross blood parrot or if they're cross Red Devil or Midas. I don't really know, like, Australia. So obviously, is it Midas cichlid is different to Red Devil? There's the two different types, but I think in Australia we've just got like this muddy hybrid of the two that we call the Red Devil. Is that how it works? I can't remember. Oh, we just got an LOL from collaboration, so that means yes. Your own property, right on. Yeah, that'd be cool. I feel like I'd still end up like traveling to ride because you'd get sick of it. It'd be like anything. Apparently right now is a popular time at Aldi. The live status is as busy as it gets. G'day Freaky Fish Lady, how are you? It's hot in here right now. I've got the window open. This is the hottest room in the house. I've mentioned it in pretty much every... That's my bank card. You don't need those details. I've mentioned it in pretty much every stream so far. Hottest room in the house. I do have a reverse cycle in the shed, one of those little ones. Used to run my fish room before I put the one on the wall. But it's got a solid rattle inside of it when you've got it on, so it'd be no good for live streams. Steve says there are Midas kicking around. So you've got me wondering now. Let's do some educational stuff. So Red Devil cichlid. Yeah, see, so what is this guy? Is it Midas? What's the difference between Midas and a Red Devil cichlid? Big mouths versus tight-lipped. I could see why Midas is more desired, because a tight-lipped fish is what is desired amongst flower horns, and Red Devils have a long forehead that slopes back. More of a square head too, that's also a trait that's desired in flower horns and red mammons. Alright, so let's have a look at photos. Yeah, so Red Devil's got that triangle snout, but then I'm so confused now. That photo there is on the other page. Yeah, see, so mine is more flat lipped straight up. They're like the Beaky brother-in-law. Even like the body, that's more of a tapered rear end. That's more square. A little bit. What's my boy look like? I took a photo of him the other day. See, if we're going by that, my boy looks more like a Midas cichlid. Oh no, the green screen. The green screen. It's ruined it for us. Alright. Move to album. Fish. You'll have to excuse his colour. He's got no colour because he's currently fed on cat food. Which I know is not the best for him, but... Where did I move it? I moved it to fish. Presume it'll end up being the top photo. Nope. Bottom photo. Nope. Sort by. Modified. There we go. Alright, so that's my guy. According to those photos, he looks more like a Midas cichlid to me. Square body, flat lipped. He looks more like that. Look, that's the same fish without the colour. A little bit more cocky. Maybe I've got a Midas cichlid on my hand. Do you know what? See how shit his colour is? That fish there is the same fish. But that... I don't know what I was feeding him then. I'm pretty sure when I did this, when I was doing the series with him, I was pumping him with the Hikari Blood Parrot Red food. So like, it's crazy. That there is the same fish. It's just his in like a way more stressed out environment, getting attacked by a salmon tail catfish that is 70 odd centimeters. 12 acres would be cool. Bought a pit bike to do the rubbish bin runs. The old family splitting up properties. Hikari cost a fortune to buy here. I just got it off eBay. What did I pay? It'll be in my purchase history if I'll just take it over this screen for 2 secs. I don't think there's... What do you mean? He's asking for my password. That could be a whole nightmare. I know it's one of like 10 passwords. Yay! Winning! Save that one, please. My eBay recent purchases, purchase history. There's nothing cool here, you guys. It's pretty funny. Let's go through what I bought recently. We've got a milk temperature thing. 2 cases for my phone. I ordered a vacuum tank vac. I just went with the Aqua one. I haven't had a tank vac for years because if you haven't noticed, none of my tanks have gravel in them. I bought a churro maker, but then I kind of regret that one. Oh, did I buy this? Oh, I'm stoked. I got the aux tape for the Starlet. It's only got a tape player, so I got a steam handle for my coffee machine. That already arrived. Got the tamper for the coffee machine. Got a stirrer for the coffee machine. Got a portafilter for the coffee machine. It's here. $31 for 333 grams. What's that? That's like $100 a kilo. Oh, Blake's in town. Haven't spoke to Blake for a while actually. How are you, mate? Hope you're good. Haven't touched a tank today. I touched a tank. I was in the fish room for ages. I had to drain Frankentank. Frankentank cracked. We can laugh about it now, can't we? Yep, so I had to take the KZZ out of Frankentank. He's in a bucket for probably roughly 48 hours. I got to fix that in the morning. Craig doesn't stretch without touching a tank. Visiting family, that's always good. And you got a youngin', so like all the family's making a fuss. Oh guys, there's another photo I want to show you. Let's see if we can find it. It's a very, very poor quality photo. Try sort by modified. I need to clear my phone out. It's got like 5,000 photos on it, and not many of that 5,000 is sorted into files. The only problem is, so Hikari, I'll tell you a little secret about Hikari that shits me. Hikari, Blood Parrot Mini, medium, sorry, is 3 centimeters, 3 millimeters. Hikari Sinking medium is 6 centimeters. So I ordered medium in both and got 2 different sizes. That was my annoyance for ordering. And I ordered like 2 kilos of the sinking. And it's the wrong size. I prefer the 3 millimeter because I can feed that to the big and the little fish. Whereas the 6 meter you can only feed you can only feed to the bigger fish. And also, like, I don't know, it gives a big fish a bit of entertainment. They got to cruise around and catch all the food. I'm not really one to feed big fish big food. Oh, 38 degrees tomorrow. What? I don't know what. It's only 27 here today. Tomorrow, 29. Can't complain about that. 27 is a great temperature for a day. It's just too hot to go riding. Do you reckon? Let me resort these photos. Created. I sorted them into date created. It doesn't seem right. It does not seem correct. Ooh. We might be onto it here. There it is. Hey! So, for those playing at home, this guy here, he is Flowerhorn cross Texas cichlid, which Texas cichlid is also another one where there's two varieties, isn't there, that everybody gets confused. I don't know if it's a Texas cichlid or what the hell it is. It's a cichlid with green dots. So these two currently both have tubes down. If they breed, I'll be bloody excited, because I'll be excited. I'll tell you why. So if you look at this, I can never spell Vija right, don't judge me. So, old woman. Now, so if you look at these spectacular creations, fish like this one here, and this one here, these are the Vija hybrids that Flowerhorn breeders are using to create their camphor. And you wonder why Australia doesn't have quality camphor. It's because we don't have quality Vija. So my goal is to start thinking more about the Vija hybrid, so then we can make shit like this. Where's a good example? So I searched CK Flowerhorn, there's actually not many that have come up. This one here, where is he? There. Here's a good example. I reckon that's a CK, but that looks more like a camphor to me. What if I search classic? Oh, camphor's not spelt like that. Yeah, this is better. I want to make shit like this, man. That's the dream. So you see like this fish here, and then cross that back to a Flowerhorn, and then you end up with this fish here. Can you kind of see the resemblance? Like, so you got like, say F1, F2, F3. That's a pretty good representation in my eyes. He's a ripper. Look at him. That's a cool fish. He kind of looks like the fader that I've got, except my fader doesn't have the solid tail like that. His be nice if it was a little bit squarer. I'll get there one day, guys. I'll get there one day. Well, I don't know if I ever will, just because I don't have the gene pool in Australia to do it. All you Americans or overseas people that are watching, just get me some Vija hybrids and throw them in a mail bag for me. I've got CK, you've seen them, but they're just not quality CK. So you're already starting off on the wrong foot. See, that's more like what I've got versus something like, even that would be better than what I've got. I guess that one's kind of similar to what I've got, except one's more beaky. I've probably got a photo right here of him. make these thumbnails bigger. Maybe not. He's here. No, that's not a good picture of him, is it? That one. So here's a CK, but you see how beaky he is? Basically a pelican. I guess, Blake, you live in a pretty cool place too, eh? So, like, is 40s, like 38 to 40, a real culture shock for you? Half of the shopping centre was hot. That's, strange. I've never, like, our shopping centres are like a fucking freezer. Today, start running the heat press and flow through. Is that post-form tops? That's what that sounds like. Post-forming sucks in summer. Even just like in my current job, I have to supervise the post-forming area. Even just going down there out of my air-conditioned office sucks. I hate the contrast of going from my office to the floor. It's almost worse than just being on the floor in the first place. Oh no, what have I done? The problem with this pair, right, is she's also way too beaky. But I don't trust this boy with any of my short-faced girls. So I'm really in a bloody predicament trying to breed this guy. Can smell break, skin burning. G'day June, see that? I got first name basis only because Collaboration just commented. I'm learning some first names. Collaboration is Adele. That's all I've got. What's John's screen name? I can't even remember. I can remember his real name but not his screen name. He commented earlier. Is it Tom? Todd. So Todd's name is John. I'll get there one day. I'll get there. Steve says I got it in one. Only a cabinet maker would pick those terms. What are you wrapping through the flow through, like 38 R4, I'm guessing? I don't know. I only say that because our flow through we wrap 38 R4 and then our static machine we wrap 33 R10. Man, you should see the stone workshop that we use. We don't do it in-house. They've got like a $200,000 filtration machine to filter the wet bay. I'm sure you probably got something similar. Anyway, I'm going to wrap it up there, guys. How did that hour just fly by like that quickly? I think 3 out of the 4 flower horns are female. That's never a bad thing. More females is better. Unless you're just hoping for them as displays, but I'll never complain about having too many females. The only problem is I don't really like selling females, so it's nice to have males to sell. But yeah, anyway. So these two are actually hanging out currently as well. If you saw my TikTok, I got heaps of flower horns / hybrids together at the moment. The other CK, that's just chilling with a young fella, just a spring chicken. I can't read these bloody icons. Large icons, there we go. I'll show you a couple of fish while we're here. So this is one of the new red mammon culls. That's actually the one that's being the arsehole. That's the one in the basket. I showed him in the video, didn't I? What fish are we looking for? I don't know if I got a photo of it actually. Damn. I must get a photo of it. It's in a 4.5 foot tank. No, 4 foot by 2.5 sideways, and it hangs out down the back, so it's not the most photogenic photo thing. Let's end with a photo of Cooper, I reckon, just because it's Cooper. He's a good bloke. Finish off the comments and then I'll be out, I reckon. Whiptail fry still cranking. That's good to hear, Craig. I've been sitting on the edge of my seat wondering how they're going. Yeah, right, so you run them all through the flow through. Our flow through is a pain in the ass to change sizes, so we only run 38, R4 and R10. Looks like you don't run R4. We do heaps of 33 R10 still. It's shit, I reckon. Post forming shit, full stop. On that note, let's call it. So this morning I pressed end stream in the wrong spot, so it said I was still live when I wasn't. 8-year process, that's hardcore. But anyway guys, say good night to Cooper and I'll say good night to you. Peace out.